Yo, another day, another BTS vlog. Currently doing some gear prep for tomorrow morning's shoot. So making sure everything is working proper, making sure the rigging is intact since I'm not used to filming in vertical. So I had to figure out how to properly rig this with all the accessories that I will be using for the shoots. So yeah, I think it's very important for you guys to at least take a day, or if not the night before the big day of your shoots, to actually prep your gear and make sure everything is working smooth, make sure if there's any hiccups and figure it out then, so you don't have to waste time in the actual production day. And you don't want to be thrown curveballs and trying to figure things out then. So yeah, I'm all about not wasting time. So I want to get there, set up and shoot the content. But I'll explain a little bit more about the job and who I'm going to be working with. And the main thing I want to talk about is this beast right here. I finally got my hands on the Sony FX6 camera. This is low-key a dream come true. Been wanting to get this for the last year or two. Found it on a Facebook market or either OfferUp, one of the two, for an insane deal, and I had to pull the trigger then. Also came with the Sony 24-105. It came with a Sony mic, I don't know the exact model, and this tripod as well from Manfrotto. So yeah, this tripod is like worth like I want to say like $600 or $500 I saw yesterday. So I couldn't believe this actually came included. The lens obviously costs like around near $1,000. The mic, I'm pretty sure it costs like around $100 to $200. And it also came with a bag for this as well. So I'm super excited, man. Buy used gear, guys. Buy used gear. I can't stress it enough, man. Like, I am a firm believer of getting new gear. This, like I said, I got it for a steal, and yeah, man, don't buy new gear, man. This thing is a beast. So the last couple of days, I have been pretty much figuring out how this thing works. I have been on a crazy YouTube binge for the last few days and figuring out the ins and outs of this beast right here. So I am excited to finally get to use it one day. This will not be for tomorrow's production. I'm gonna just stick with this rig since what's being asked for isn't too complex. So plus, I don't like to test new gear with client work. I like to test it on my own time and figure things out there. So I don't even have a CF Express card for this yet. So I'm trying to figure out which card to get, which brand to get, whether it's the Sony, whether it's the Pro Grade, or even Angelbird. I saw Angelbird has like a 1 terabyte CF Express card for like $500, which is an insane steal compared to like the Sony Tough cards. So I'm trying to figure that out. I know I could use a V90 card, but for this, I am choosing to invest in a Tough card. So I want to at least have one CF Express card, and then the other will be a V90 card for backup purposes. So yeah, man, if you guys have any recommendations as far as which CF Express card brand you're using currently, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I would like to learn what works, what doesn't work. What's your guys' experience been so far? So yeah, man, I can't wait to start using this baby. Like I said, I'm just been on a deep dive trying to figure things out, how this baby works, like the ins and outs. But for the most part, it's been pretty simple, man. Like, I mean, the button layout is right there. It's pretty much everything you need to know is right there. The menu is a little complex for me, but again, it's gonna take some time. But like I said, once I get the hotkeys dialed in, and I mean, everything, like I said, is there for you. So like, shouldn't necessarily play with so much stuff, but I mean, obviously there's a lot of internal things that I'm trying to learn. For example, like Sony EI, that whole concept is still very weird to me, and I'm trying to figure out, wrap my mind around how Sony EI works. So yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve. That's pretty much it. But other than that, I am stoked to finally have that. So yeah, catch you guys on the field. So here we are bright and early at the office, and we're pretty much setting up. I did contract my buddy Jordan to help do some PA work on top of handle the photography stills for me, since that was requested for me to do. I don't like to take on photography work, as you guys probably know, so I always contract or subcontract a photographer to pretty much handle that for me. And it's a good way to not lose out on gigs, since a lot of companies do ask for both photos and video. So this is what the frame is looking like. Got a Amaran 300C, Amaran 200X, and Aperture MC, A7S III, of course. And this what is the image is gonna look like. We're gonna have the talent stand right there. And like I said, this is gonna be more for TikTok content. So this looks pretty good. I'm actually even shooting in S-Tone since we're in a controlled environment where we could actually control the light. We don't have to worry about the sun or anything like that. So this right here with S-Tone is going to kill. We're doing S-Log 3, but then we decided to do S-Tone since it looks pretty damn nice. Jordan, what do you think?
I think it looks good. We got the Amaran 300C, got the Amaran 200X, the Amaran MC, and yeah, about to kill it.
And Jordan's gonna be in charge of lifestyle photography, headshots, all that good stuff.
Today.
So I'm glad I got Jordan on board. But this is kind of what the image is looking like though. So how I got this job, I received an email from this marketing company that's local to the San Diego area. And it's a company that I've been wanting to work with for a while now. I gave them a follow on Instagram probably like a year ago. And eventually they ran into my page and they asked like, hey, is it possible to do some video work for some of our clients? And of course, I was super hyped to do that. And yeah, man, it was a pretty good experience, very well organized. And I personally love working with marketing companies because it makes life a little easier. Instead of you hunting down for every single job and gig and client, they already have their own set of clients and they're always having new clients and they're always looking for someone to create content. So I like to be that middle guy where it's like, hey, I'll create the content for you guys. Just doing a little playback right now. We just got done with talent number 1, who is the main doctor right here. And as you can see, Jordan's over there doing some lifestyle photography. And we also have oh man, I forget his name, but he's also doing some B-roll / BTS action too. So things are going pretty good, pretty smooth. It's looking pretty good. I'm excited to document this for this company. And yeah, we're actually right on schedule too. So usually most productions are about 10-15 minutes behind, but we are rolling. One thing I've learned from freelancing in the last few years, it's worth every single penny to contract someone to help you out. Whether it's PA work, whether it's a photographer or a second shooter, or even just someone to fix up the lights for you. It's always worth that expense on your business because it just makes productions run a lot more smoother and it comes off a little bit more professional instead of you being the one-man band kind of thing. And to me, it's like it's worth every single penny, man. So do not cheap out on help. This is setup number 2. We got, I never actually mentioned which lens I'm using. I'm using the 35mm G Master lens. I do have a variable ND since we're outside, and I also have a Pro Mist filter, and I believe it's the 1/8. Yeah, it's the 1/8. I'll have that link in the description. Amaran 300 as well. No diffuser since it's pretty bright out here. I do like the leading lines right here, so we're gonna have the subject stand right there. Have this facing like this, and yeah, for this I am filming in S-Log 3 since I am outside, so I want to get the most dynamic range. The only tricky thing is that the clouds are moving, so we have to deal with light shifting. So they know that, and so yeah, we're gonna have to play with Mother Nature's rules. So everything else is going pretty damn smooth though. I'm loving this. Moments before actually hitting the record button for the outside shoot, someone from the complex area came and approached us and said that we were not allowed to film in the common area. So we had to pivot and go back to the actual main waiting room of their specific practice office. And so yeah, we documented 3 to 4 different testimonials, wrapped up the whole photo session as well, and we eventually headed back to the first location, which was earlier in the video, to do one last physician, to do a little bit more talking head stuff. And other than that, everything went pretty damn good. The client was super ecstatic and super happy with the content that we provided for them. And yeah, man, I'm excited to eventually start using the FX6 and expect some content with that as well. So thank you for watching, guys, and let me know if you guys learned a thing or two in the comment sections, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.